Hey, Shalom, Shalom. I'm back again, once again, giving all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makak with us. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessing to you, sincere brothers of the house of David, man. And this is going to be part 2 to the lesson that I was doing, going into the microchip, or the RFID chip being the mark of the beast, man, which I'm going to post that lesson. But yeah, man, we see Esau being exposed in these last days, man, and we constantly talk about this, man. The RFID chip, the mark of the beast, is being pushed out there, man. You know, and the only men that are really going into that are the ones that have the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. Okay, there's only a select few men that are out here that are teaching the word, that is in this truth, that are teaching for their salvation, man. You know what I'm saying? There's not a lot of people that are doing that. Okay, you can see it through people's action, man. A lot of guys are doing this for fame and clout and to gain favors of men. See, that's why I did that video going into spiritual growth. A lot of men have not been spiritually growing in this truth, man. They still want to be highly esteemed of men. Okay, some guys want men to pat them on the back and say, okay, you did a good job. Okay, they want men to pat them on the back and say, okay, well, you're doing what you need to do, man. You see, they're not seeking the favor of the Most High. They're seeking the favor of men. They're seeking on how they can please man, not knowing that the eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter, man. Okay, and it's being shown who's really serving the Lord in sincerity and in truth. You can look at a man's works in these last days and see who's really serving the Lord, man, who's really pushing. Okay, you can't help it, man. You see, this thing is all predestinated from the foundations of the earth, man. And this thing goes deeper down the rabbit hole than most guys think, man. It's all the spirit. Okay, and the spirit of the house of Saul are in this truth as well, and they're being exposed. And that's why the spirit of the Lord has been heavy upon certain brothers to go in this topic, man, of exposing the house of Saul. Okay, of not being sincere, because you're gonna have the house of Saul in this truth, man, putting on an act, putting on into this show, man. And really, that's really to draw the 2/3 to the house of Saul, because the 2/3, they need something to believe. They need to see to believe, man. See, they're in the spirit of Esau, the so-called white man. They in the spirit to see to believe. You know, the generation of unbelievers, man. The house of David, on the other hand, they're pushing, man. They're pushing. Their works clearly are showing. You can tell a man where his mind's at by how much he's pushing these last days, man. Just look at a man's videos and look at how much he's pushing, the content that he's pushing out. You see, so that gives us a way to kind of separate the ones that are really sincere and the ones that are not, man. Okay, because this truth was given to us. This truth has been hidden for centuries, man. And we had came back to who we are. All right? And there's going to be 2 reactions to this truth, man. No, there's going to be some that get this truth, but they really don't change. They never changed. They're still the same niggas, you know, that was in the world, and they just came across this truth. They found out they were Israelite, and they think that this truth is all about eating chicken all damn day and getting with the brotherhood, and that's it, man. Okay, and then you're going to have another, you know, reaction, which, you know, when I first came in this truth, man, I say this humbly, man, for, you know, finding out that your legacy and your heritage goes back to King David and King Solomon and Yahushua, knowing that we were the people of the Most High, that the Bible talks about, the spiritual power that our people were showing, okay, to the eyes of these different nations, man. That gives you a sense of excitement. That gives you a sense of peace and calmness, man. All right? But a lot of guys don't think that way, man. They look at this truth like, okay, well, they really look at it as, you know, anything else in this world, man, like the Christian church, where you can just, you know, come together, go to camp for one day, then just be a nigga 6 days out of the week, man. 5 days out of the week. Okay? It's really not about that, man. This truth is deep. This truth is about working out your own salvation with Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. You see, we're approaching the days where the so-called white man is going to be released to show his horns. Just like what happened during the time of 70 AD, when the Romans sacked the temple. And what happened? Them Israelites that didn't take heed, that didn't flee to the mountains, they were caught off guard, man. You see, and they were swallowed up by the floods of the wicked. And this is exactly what's going to be happening in these last days, man. The ones that are not, see, we know about the 2/3. We know that the 2/3 is not going to make it. We know that the 2/3 are wicked, right? We can talk about the 2/3 all day, okay? You know, fuck you, Jake. Fuck you if a nigga can't get it, we're moving on. We can talk about that all day, but you're gonna have men in this truth that are perpetrating this truth, that are not sincere, that are in the spirit of the 2/3, but they're gonna put on an act. You see, we gotta expose that, man. Okay, and there's a lot more dudes, that are in that spirit, man, than those that are righteous. The brothers always coins this quote, man: 1 out of 1,000. And I take that to heart, man. 1 out of 1,000, man. The Lord is only dealing with a small remnant. So, to conclude that, a lot of our people, even the ones in this truth, are going to be taken off guard when Esau comes with great wrath, man, pursuant to Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Because the Lord is the power of controversy, man. See, the Lord is controlling all things. The Lord is going to allow Esau to come with his weaponry to really bring, horrible deaths upon our people. And the Lord's going to start at the house of his sanctuary, man, the ones that know they're Israelites. Because the Lord showed you the mystery. The Lord showed you who you were. The Lord showed you who your enemies were. The Lord allowed you to be exposed to why we're in the predicament that we're in. But you decided to fuck around with the Lord's work. See, that's why we always push this. You brothers that are sincere, along with a few sisters out there, you really got to take this thing seriously, man. This ain't no game. This ain't no joke, man. Okay, the Lord's not called demon-like power for no reason. Alright? The Lord's really going to judge a lot of our people in these last days, man. And in order for you to deny the microchip, the mark of the beast, you can't just say, okay, I'm not going to take it, and that's it, and everything's going to be good. No, man. You see, what you don't understand is we're all being controlled. This world, it has a phrase of free will. I chose the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I allowed Jesus Christ to come in my life. I finally gave up everything. Hell no, man. You didn't give up a damn thing. You see, the Lord chose us to come in this truth, man. The Lord controls every single thing that happens on this earth, man. The earth is a stage and we're all actors. We were just blessed enough to be awoken to this truth. That's all, man. We didn't come in this truth by our own way, man. Okay? And that's what some of you brothers, Slakia, man, Slakia. This damn body, man. Some of you brothers are in that type of mindset, like the Lord owes you something, man. Okay? You're not in that spirit of repenting. You're in that spirit of, okay, what could the Lord do for me? How can I, what can I benefit from this truth? That's what some of you guys are in the mindset of. And the Lord's going to destroy you, man. Okay? But the Lord's controlling everything. That's when you see certain guys do certain things, it shouldn't surprise you, man. We're in a time now where the spirits are being roused up, and the Lord is separating the righteous spirits from the wicked, man. Because the Lord does not want the elect to be anywhere near, demons. And there's demons all around us, man. There's going to be demons infiltrating these camps. There are going to be demons that are set up by the spiritual demon Satan, by the CIA, by the FBI. Okay? There's going to be a lot of things like that, man. See, we got to look at this truth in a 360 manner. So, the Lord is exposing that. He's allowing the righteous, the elect that have the eyesight to see that, man. That's what we say certain stuff. Well, it's not us that are saying this. The Lord that's putting the Spirit on us to say it, man. And ultimately, nobody can stop the elect from being saved. Nobody can stop the elect from walking on that narrow and straight path, man. You see, man may talk shit about you, man. Man got all type of shit to say. Scripture talk about the heart being deep, So man can say this about you, they can say that and the third, man. But if you're the Lord's elect, you can't be stopped. You can't be taken off your path, man. Okay? Man may try to take you off your path by talking shit to you, by getting other wicked ass demons to come against you. But guess what? That only makes you stronger, man. And the Lord is doing that because why? Yahushua said they hated me without a cause. So if they hated Yahushua, how much more his servants? Okay? If they call Yahushua Beelzebub, how much more those of his disciples, man? We got to take this in consideration. The elect are going to be hated, man. The elect are going to walk on a lonely path, and that's what this truth is about. It's not about trying to please man. It's really not about that, man. All right? Man may be your friend one day, then they may talk shit about you the next day, man. Jake is wishy-washy, man. Jake will switch up on you, man. And coming out of a certain lifestyle, out of the world, just my past history and all that, man. The Lord has exposed me to see certain things with wicked ass niggas in the world, man. So when you see certain things in this truth, you're like, okay, well, this damn well that this is just a nigga. He never changed. This is just a nigga that just woke up to being an Israelite, and he's trying to fake the funk, But certain mannerisms you can point out, because it's not of the spirit, it's of the flesh. Okay, it's not of the spirit, it's of the flesh. You see, a spiritual man can judge all things. All right, and you may say, this brother's always happy on this brother's always hating his brothers, man. Well, guess what, man? Then that means you're partaking of that, because you're being cut in the spirit, man. And that's why, you clowns out there that don't, take heed to what we're saying. Well, you weren't meant to take heed, man, because you know damn well that what we're saying is talking about you, and you get cut. You see? But nonetheless, man, this is all about you glorifying the Lord. This is about us glorifying the Lord and working out our own salvation, man. It's not about us trying to please man. You see, we don't have to justify ourselves, man. And certain guys haven't gotten to that point yet. They feel like they have to justify themselves in the eyes of men. The only person you got to justify yourself in the eyes of is the Most High, Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua, man. That's it. Nobody else, man. Because nobody else is going to give you the spirit to deny the microchip, man. Nobody else is going to give you the spirit to keep pushing, man. The spirit is the thing that keeps us going. All right? You see, if it was of us, our flesh is corrupted. You know what I'm saying? Our flesh is corrupted. We would have fell off a long time ago, man. But it's the spirit that has been placed within us. It's the spirit can be bought and sold for, man. The spirit has been placed within us now. That's what keeps us going, man. All right? And if you have the spirit of the Most High, you can't dwell around certain people. You just can't dwell around it, man. The Lord wants you separated from everybody else, man. Okay, and the Lord will do that. The Lord will remove you and separate you, man, so that you don't become partakers of their wicked deeds. Or just for your safety, man. The Lord just might be wanting to protect you because you're precious in the Lord's eyes, man. Because you actually believe in this truth. Not like most guys, man. You actually believe in this truth, man. You actually wholeheartedly, give your life up for this truth. And you're willing to do whatever it takes to please the Lord, man. Most guys are not willing to do whatever it takes. Most guys, they're still caught up in their everyday life. Guys are still caught up in their woman. You know what I'm saying? If the Lord were to come back, let's say tomorrow, a lot of guys would be caught off guard, man, because they're really not watching like that. But they put on an act. Okay, so it's all about the elect, man. And I give, much respect to you brothers out there that are sincere, man. Much respect. Because I know that brothers are going through hell. Brothers have to deal with these demons in their everyday life. Okay? Brothers have to deal with going to the workplace, man, dealing with these demons. Having to fight our own personal demons. But still holding strong, man. But still fighting the good fight of faith, man. We're not no average men. Okay? We're like superheroes, man. We're superheroes, man. And then to the eyes of these people, we may look like average, Clark Kent's. But really, we're Superman in disguise. But when we're out there on the highways and byways, it's all hands off, man, because we're out there to teach His word. Even in our everyday life, man, when we're, when you get off work and you get away from all these people, and when you actually get back to your house, you may read, you may go to somewhere where it's like solitude and just read or just meditate on the scriptures, man. This is what gives us peace. This is what gives us comfort. Okay, we're vexed every single day. We have to deal with all this bullshit, man. So of course we're going to be vexed. All right? So the scripture is what gives us comfort, man. You see, these people in the world, in order for them to get comfort, in order for them to run away from reality, well, they indulge in psychedelics, drugs, smoking weed, smoking crack cocaine, doing all this crap, man. And a lot of our people are into that. But us, we're actually given a gift. We actually have the scriptures, man. We understand why the Lord put us in this situation, and we understand what's going to be the end of our enemies that have done this to us. So, and we can just go back to the scriptures, man. You see, but some guys, they don't take comfort in the scriptures. They take comfort in this world, man. Okay, they have never really put off the world. They have just, basically mixed the truth with this world, man. But you can't mix the truth with this world, man. You either you got to be in the world or you got to be in the truth. You can't serve Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and Mammon. All right. So this truth, for you sincere brothers out there, man, this truth gives us comfort, man. And this truth is what's going to keep us in a day of trouble, man, because we're fastly approaching that. See, the time upon this earth is never going to be like this ever again. This time that's going to come upon this earth is going to far surpass slavery. It's going to far surpass 70 AD. It's going to far surpass anything upon this planet earth, man. And there's a lot of people who are going to die. I'm just going to say it bluntly. A whole lot of people are going to die, man. A whole lot of people are going to die than those that are going to be saved. You see, we have faith that we're going to make it. Because the Lord said, because you have kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And that hour of temptation is going to be in multiple categories, man. Okay, Esau with the microchip. And we're going to be put in multiple situations. If you don't take this chip, your family may die. If you don't take this chip, all type of situations, man. Jacob's trouble, the race riots. Okay, and 2/3 are going to be caught off guard, man. You see? But we that are in the know, we that are sincere, the Lord is going to protect us, man. No matter what, even if we have to be put to death to this truth. See, you got to be fully persuaded in your mind to that point where if we have to die for this truth, so be it. Now, we may say it now, it may not feel good to the flesh, but the Lord is going to put a certain spirit upon this man to take it, man. Why? Because those spirits have already gotten the victory, you see, and death is not the end. Death is just a translation from this body to our spiritual glorified bodies, man. Okay? So, the Lord's really about to do miraculous things in these last days, man, and it's constantly being exposed. If you're in the spirit, you can see it, man. It's constantly being exposed. Guys that are lukewarm, they're being exposed. Guys that are really not in this truth, they're being exposed, man. And the righteous, man, the ones that are sincere, they're going to be guided by the Spirit, man. Okay? The elect are going to be guided by the Spirit until the very end. All right? So, pretty much with that, man, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Akakwadash. You brothers that are pushing hard, enduring, you believe in this thing with all your heart, man. Don't allow anybody to take your crown, man. Okay? Let the lukewarm be lukewarm. Okay? Because the Lord has them in that spirit. The Lord has deceived them. And the Lord's going to destroy them, man. Okay? And let the righteous be righteous still, as it says in Revelation 22 and verse 11. But the Lord is coming quickly. He's going to reward every man according to his works. Okay? If your works be evil, you're going to be put to death. If you were deceiving the whole time, you will be put to death. You can't hide it from the Most High. You see, you fear the eyes of man, but you don't know that the eyes of the Most High are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay? So it's not about pleasing man, it's about pleasing the Most High, fearing the Most High, man. Doing his work, glorifying his name, because the Most High is going to be the one to deliver you in the time of trouble. Shalom.